Hi everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for subscribing. So glad you guys are here today with me. Today I have a Trace Delete project we're going to be doing using the card tag and more kit for the month of May. So as you've seen, or if you haven't seen it, the reveal, you are going to want to take a look at that. So I will put the link up here and I will put it at the end of the video and down below in the description box for you so you can take a look at that. Oh my gosh. So I thought, well, not only can you take a look at the video, it will share with you the card kit, but it will also share the scrapbooking kit with you. But today, this is the card kit, okay? And with that, you get a stamp and a die set. You get some lovely little brown stickers. You get these beautiful gold florals from Prima, a little tiny little frame, and we get some honeycomb chipboard pieces. You get a little ink pad that is by Prima. It is summer filled. And then you get this beautiful little lace here that has florals on it. So cute, right? And so today we're going to be making a memorydex card that is super fun using some chipboard pieces and some other fun items. And we're going to be just doing a beautiful card to go with this. So stay tuned and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, y'all, so to get started, we're going to go ahead and cut out all of the flower dies and the leaf dies about 3 times. Now, I did them in the dark pink and I did them in the light pink. And so that way you have enough for your card and your memorydex card. I just thought that way, even if I have leftovers, I have some left over for something else. So the little tiny circles, or they're not really circles, they're like little buds. And some of them belong to the little half flowers that are a part of the dies here, and you'll see here in a minute. Now to put these together, we're going to kind of do them together, but I also followed the picture on the package. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to place glue on top of our honeycomb chipboard piece here, okay? And you've seen me do this before with some other chipboard pieces where I go ahead and just place glue all around, and then we're going to sprinkle some glitter on here. And I'm going to use pink glitter because I think it's going to look so pretty against the background that we've got for this little memorydex card that I'm doing. Next, I went ahead and cut out a bee from my die, from my stash. I have like a honeycomb in bee, like little wreath die, and I went ahead and cut the bees apart and then went ahead and just did one with pink paper on top and then black on the bottom. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our pink paper on top of the memorydex card. Now, I did cut my memorydex card out with chipboard first. It's just a light chipboard that I had in my stash, and they covered it with the paper on the front. Okay, so here's the flowers. Now, I did put some together already. You'll see on the left-hand side where I have the little flowers that are pink and a light pink that have that little rippled type circle, and that goes right on top of there. Next, I'm getting 2 of these little flowers here that they kind of remind me of fireworks that and they're the flower is just spread apart, and I glued the dark one on the back and the light one on the front. And then same thing with the other ones. I did a dark one in the back and then a light one in the front. Now these 2 were just leftovers, and I thought I would go ahead and put them together and just kind of mold them with my fingers. You can definitely do that. This is a small flower, and I believe it has 6 petals on it, and so I just kind of went ahead and formed that. You'll see here that I have these little buds on those leaves. And then I went ahead and I grabbed my stickles and just outlined where the lines are on the cutout on the die. Um, I just went ahead and lined those with stickles. And then I did the same thing with these little rosebuds here. Now those are super cute, super easy to put together. All you do is just line the little green part up with the little rose bud and put them in adhere them together. Super easy to do, y'all. These are super cute. And again, to put these together, I just went ahead and looked at the packaging and saw how they put them together. And that's kind of how I put mine together. So here I went ahead and I kind of started doing my own thing, kind of just putting some together. Here's what they all look like placed together, and you can definitely use mine as your, follow through, to go ahead and design your flowers once you get your kit. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our honeycomb on top of our memorydex card as it's already dried. And then I went ahead and stuck some foam tape on the back of my little leaves here. Now, I used black foam tape because this was the smallest one that I had in my stash. The other ones were a little bit too big, and so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use this. It's small enough, and you can't really see the black foam. So it's pretty much covered. So I thought that would be okay to use it. Here I'm just gluing down some of my items. I went ahead and cut out another bee with the dark pink paper that's in the collection and or in the kit, and so pretty. I absolutely love the colors that are in this card kit. The dark pink, the light green, the dark green, and then you have like a cream colored cardstock. It is so pretty. And then you have your 12 by 12 papers that are pink on one side and kind of like a beige kind of color on the other side. So pretty. And so yeah, so here is what this looks like. And so now I'm going to start adding my flowers. Again, you can see how I went ahead and adhered the back of the stem to the back of the flower, okay? And then left my leaves up on in the front of the flower. And that one has the same thing. It's this one here that I'm putting down has some little foam tape on it to just kind of like pop it up just a bit. Um, and again, that one is, uh, I think they call them like black-eyed Susans or something. I can't remember, but kind of like the little flower that, has the little, um, you know, uh, bulb up on top, and then the flower kind of folds out around it. I thought that was so pretty. And yeah, so I think that these are so cute. These little flowers are just so dainty, you guys, and super cute. I really like them because they're small enough where you can just place them on your memorydex card, ATC card, or a regular card. And you'll see here in a bit that we're going to be doing a card, and we're going to make a small card, a small easel card. So here I doubled up on the back of that flower with the foam tape because I wanted it to really look 3D. So it is doubled up back there. And then here I placed one of the little flowers that has the flower buds and up on top of the honeycomb. And then again, one of these little tiny flowers. They're so cute. So again, you just want to go ahead and, cut out all your flowers, and then those little pieces that have like a little scallop around it, that's what's going to go right in that little area there, above that little flower there, that little round kind of circle right there. So These are super, super cute. I hope that you are enjoying this little tutorial. And my flower actually kind of fell apart, but I just stuck it together. I thought it looked really super cute. So now we are done with our memorydex card. I'm just going to add a little sticker that says "Be Happy" on here. And I went ahead and backed that up. That is from my stash. And I went ahead and backed that up with some yellow glitter paper, and then I stuck some little yellow flat back pearls on it. Next, we're starting our card, and I have the measurement here, which is 3 7/8 by 8, and that is what you're going to cut it at. You're going to fold it in the middle at 4, and then you're going to go ahead and fold that top piece down again in half, okay? Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut another one that is 3 3/4 by 8, okay? And then you are going to go ahead and we're going to cut this down because that is going to be one of the layers that lays up on top of our card. Okay, so here we have our front panel, which is the pink. That's going to be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. You're going to have your pattern paper at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, and I have my yellow glitter paper at 3 5/8 by 3 5/8. The little piece that is 1 7/8 by 3 3/4, that is actually the panel that is going to go on the half size pieces. So those are going to go on the top half part of your card and then the inside of your card. And you'll understand once we start putting this together. But you'll need 3 of those. Okay, so now we're going to start layering our mats together. So I went ahead and grabbed the pink pattern paper and layered that on top of my glitter paper. Then I went ahead and stuck the glitter paper on top of the dark pink paper, and that is going to be our front panel for our card. So you'll definitely go ahead and you will glue that on top of there, and it should have a nice little border around there. And then you'll just go ahead, put the glue on the bottom half, and then go ahead and stick that on there. Go ahead and clean up any excess glue that is showing through, and then you're done. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start adding our layers to the inside of our card. And here I went ahead and cut out, you'll want to cut out 3 of those 1 7/8 by 3 1/4 inch pieces, and then you'll cut a layer to go on top of that with your pattern paper. So we'll put 2 of these on the inside, and then 1 of them will go on the back of your card here. And you'll see here in just a minute. You'll go ahead and cover the back of the card right behind the card front. So here I just went ahead and cut that pattern paper out, and that's going to go on the inside there. Here's where the back of the card is that we're going to go ahead and stick another 1 7/8 by 3 3/4 inch piece down. And then I'm just going to go ahead, and I did go ahead and cover that back piece the same as I did with the front piece. So it did have the yellow glitter paper and then the pattern paper on top of that. Here I went ahead and started with my flowers, and see here again, these are the little tiny rosebud flowers. You know, they kind of, that's what they remind me of, is rosebuds. So it's down there right in the corner of the cart, like on the table right there by my fingers. I think that these are so stinking cute. And then I just started adding my leaves all over. I really love how these turned out. The leaves are so pretty. I think they add a lot to the just the bouquet and everything. So pretty. And then here what I did is I went ahead and laid down these leaves and then stuck the flowers on top of them. So they kind of look like they're part of the flower, you know. I think that that looked really nice. And then here for this one, I turned it over and kind of stuck it back behind that flower. And so it's kind of going the opposite way. So I did turn the green one over um, from the original die cut. So it's just basically turning it over to the back. And then here I'm sticking another flower together. So here on the bottom of the screen, you'll see I just stuck that little um, light pink flower on top of the dark pink flower that has 6 petals, and then stuck one of those little tiny um, circles or like a scallop piece on top of the flower right there on top. So, and now I'm just letting that dry and I'm sticking on the other flowers, and see how the leaves kind of, you can stick the flowers on top of the leaves to kind of make it look like, you know, it's part of the flower. So it's so pretty. Really love how these turned out. And then the little buds that I had left, I just kind of stuck along the long leaves and in different areas, and they just kind of looked like they belonged to um, those leaves, like they were shooting off from the leaf, you know. I think that they looked so pretty. I hope that y'all enjoy the tutorial, and so if you have this little kit, this kind of helps you know how to put the flowers together and gives you some ideas, so you can go ahead and have fun creating your own flowers. Okay, so the next thing I did is I just popped up that sentiment hello on the front of the card. And then I also had a die cut. It is a little banner die cut. I went ahead and die cut out the green paper and the pink pattern paper, added those two together, adhered them together, and then I went ahead and stamped that thank you sentiment on the top of that. And that stamp is actually from the card kit, so you will get a bunch of stamps that are in there. You're going to add that little banner to the bottom of your card. And then I have a little leaf here that was left over along with a flower, and I just glued those two together. And then I'm going to go ahead and place that right there on the left side of that little sentiment. So cute, and we're done. And now you can go ahead and you can send this off. Okay, guys, so we are done with this memorydex card and this little card. And for these, we used the paper from the card kit along with the little honeycomb that we went ahead and sprinkled with some pink glitter. And then I went ahead and cut out these beads from my own metal die that I had, and I just love how these little flowers turned out. They are so stinking cute. I love that they're so small and dainty. They're perfect for a memorydex card, HEC card, or anything, even for a card, as you'll see here in just a minute. So I really think that this card kit is just fabulous. I really love it. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I love how I sprinkled the honeycomb chipboard piece in pink, but you can use gold, you can use blue, yellow, whatever kind of glitter you want your honeycomb to be. It doesn't always have to be yellow, you guys, but it's so fun, right? I mean, even with yellow glitter, that would be super pretty. I just love how everything sparkles. I went ahead and added stickles to everything. I know it's really super sparkly, but I love sparkles. So I hope you guys like it.
And then I put that little word that says be happy up on top and backed that up with some of the yellow glitter paper that I had in my stash. So the next thing we created was this little easel card, and this turned out so cute. I love how the little front came together with all the beautiful little flowers that we did, and the leaves are just so pretty. I like the color of the cardstock that she gave us, which was the green and the two pinks that coordinate really well together. And then, of course, I put hello and backed that up with some yellow glitter paper that I had, and it finished it off with the inside being done with some of the little flowers on the inside that embellish that, and then the thank you, which is the stamp that comes in the kit. This little banner that is right here that we stamped on is actually from my stash, but you can use a banner or whatever you want and from your stash to stamp that little thank you note on. And then we went ahead and finished the inside, and that turned out so cute. I absolutely love it. I love how this turned out. And then we went ahead and decorated the little back here. And of course you can definitely finish it off on the bottom if you want to. So there is two of our little things that we made with the card, tag, and more kit, and I will leave the link down below for you. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked today's tutorial. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye! Thanks so much for joining me today, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my Friday night lives at 4:30 Central Time.